Hi Internet, I'm Tango and these are Tango's takes, and the take for today is cryptocurrency. What it is, why it's bad, no really, why it's bad. And if you're wondering why I'm hanging out in Guild Wars 2 playing a game, well, this is going to be both an analogy and an extended metaphor. Over here, in front of my level 80 oh god, I've forgotten what his actual title is. My level 80 Elementalist Savarl Stormbright, so Elementalist is not his class, is a copper ore node. Now, the fundamental aspect of what creates cryptocurrency is that it's based in nothing. It is based in technology. It has no real-world value. With me so far? While copper is a real-world thing, this is copper in a video game. It only has value within the video game, and it only has value in the video game because the creators of the video games said so. But copper is also, well, in recent years, a bit more valuable than it used to be, really common. I'm in a starter zone. If I start wandering around on this map, and I promise not to get myself lost doing this, that's a basic copper node. And up here at the entrance to this guild jumping puzzle is a rich copper vein. It's always there. If I start moving into other maps, I'm going to find iron, I'm going to find silver, I'm going to find gold, platinum, I'm going to find mithril, an increasing rarity, but also available in other methods by salvaging things. But while they're inspired by real-world things, they're utterly fake. They have no real-world value. And their rarity is controlled by the game's makers. In the core game of Guild Wars 2, which did not include like this map down here, that one's debatable. We're going to ignore that map on the side. These two maps are the two high-end maps in the game. And they each have three resource nodes for what was quite some time the rarest resource in the game. Let's go see if we can find one. I say find one because they're not always in the same spot. There are some very specific spots they will appear, but they're not always there. Oh, and I've got a level 80 character with special gear that I chose to purchase with money above and beyond the cost of what is needed to mine basic resources so that my gear doesn't wear out. You can't do that in the real world. Oh, is this one? No! That is... This is orichalcum. For the longest time, there were 3 nodes on 2 maps, and you could mine them once a day. And I don't remember if that's per account or per character. But their value in-game was based upon their scarcity. And that's where cryptocurrency gets its value. It's scarce. So, things grow, change, evolve. There's an increased demand. You've decided to try something different. In video game here, you add expansions. You add new maps. These maps over here that are all part of the first expansion, these 2 that are kind of leading into it, they have orichalcum. That map, I don't remember if it has orichalcum, but all these other maps have the orichalcum. you can now get a lot more orichalcum, and you might have an increased demand for it for you as an individual. Maybe you need a lot more of it to do something. Maybe like cryptocurrency, you need a lot more to do something. But also on these maps, we've implemented another kind of thing. So, what is that? Well, I'm going to open my inventory. I'm going to go to my wallet. There are lots of different currencies, and these aren't even the resources I have to mine. There's just lots of different currencies. Lots and lots of different currencies. So if I go back to a place where I can get in my bank, map will load eventually. I can show you what we have in terms of basic, and basic is a very strong term there, resources. I'm going to open up its cooking station, show me my bank. Actually, show me my material storage. Basic crafting materials, intermediate crafting materials, advanced crafting materials, ascended materials where I start getting weird stuff. Like, all of these are resources you need to collect to make things to advance through the game. All of them. Plus the various currencies you keep. If I take a look at the most recent expansion, each of the 4 maps has its own unique mineable resource. They don't exist across that map. There's a limited amount you can get per day. In a video game, let's say you didn't buy the tools, the special non-exhaustible tools, you have to determine, is it worth the cost of buying these over and over again to keep mining the thing? I've invested so I don't have to deal with that. Go me! But if we fall back to the I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. To cryptocurrency. You just keep buying more graphics cards, more motherboards, more computers, burning up energy, which is a very much an exhaustible resource the way most of the world gets it, all for the purpose of getting something that has no fundamental value. Cryptocurrencies are artificial, completely artificial. They have no connection to a real world value. If someone decides, wait, this is an utter and total scam, gone. Does not exist anymore. Someone compromises your security code, a website hosting all these things, the virtual crypto wallet, gone. No way to recover it. There's no backing of a financial institute. But you still got a computer burning up energy day and night trying to get more of it because there's a limited access method to create the currency. If you're lucky. And those are going to burn out. They're not meant to run constantly. It'd be me playing this game for hours on end, hopping through all of my various characters for the sole purpose of mining resources. For me as a human being, that might be something I do in a short term if there's some special weapon or whatever I want to craft. But it's not healthy for me. And I'm also going to take breaks. I can't not sleep. But I'm going to burn up my energy reserves. Your computer's burning up the world energy reserves if you're mining crypto. Crypto is even more artificial than these in-game resources I have to go and mine. It is more fleeting and more subject to the whims of people. Because in this game, if we know we've got a new map coming, we know we're getting a new resource, and we might get a preview about, hey, we're going to release a new stat combination for weapons. And we've been playing this game for almost 10 years, so we can turn around and we can look and go, well, we know that seaweed influences this stat, so we might want to go mine some seaweed. Like, the value of certain things will adjust based upon an expected demand, but value of cryptocurrency is, ooh, I think it's shiny. Don't. Just don't. Cryptocurrency is the world's most volatile stock market with no real-world base. There are better ways to secure your future and stay safe and healthy out there, so I can see you next time.